So we met the owner of this chapel, and he will give us a tour.
Abandonado porque me quedé sin chamba, pues.
Sí. This was built in 1890 to 1900. His family built this chapel. So he says before he used to have this without a fence around it, and that people would come in here and they would be breaking it apart, looking for treasures. They were destroying it, so that's why he had to put up this high fence around it to protect it. And he says that there's no steel whatsoever in this building. It was built in 1890, between 1890 and 1900. Not a piece of steel in here. All the bricks, red bricks, tied together. And that's what's keeping it going. And he says that he found one brick laying on the floor, or tile, and he tipped it over, and it was from Marseille, France. So this is a real super antique. Wow. Look how thick these walls are. Look at that, super thick. So this is a family chapel. His family was very wealthy at one time, back in the 1800s, and they built this chapel. Yeah, and he says people kept breaking into it and breaking holes and causing destruction because he says people thought there would be treasure in here. Look at that. Just amazing. I wonder if we will be able to get in. Here we are, guys. We got permission to enter this beautiful chapel here in Teapa Tabasco. This is Mexico, guys. This is the real thing. So the owner gave us permission to come in here. And look at this thing. This thing was built in 1890 to 1900. His family used to own everything around here. And the one who built it is this man here. That's his great-grandfather. He built it, and he is buried underneath the floor here, and several other family members are buried underneath the floor. Look, that one has a skull on the bottom. I'm not sure who it is, but it can't stand anymore. He says this painting here is from the 1800s. This is his son who died in a traffic accident. And this is his brother who died many years ago. And they always have the Guadalupe here, patron saint of Mexico, and the crucifix. There is another family member buried in there recently, 2006. And this is the most amazing building I have ever seen. He says that they had to put a high fence around it because people would come in here and they were breaking holes and trying to rip up the floor because they thought that there was treasure hidden inside these walls or underneath the floor. So there was a lot of vandalism happening. So that's why he put this high fence up, see where they broke the glass and that. But what an amazing building. So he says his family used to own all this land here. Everything you see here. Let me go through. Everything you see here was owned by his family. And even the market is named after one of his family members because they were the huge landowners. And this painting of his great-grandfather, that's from the 1800s. And he looks just like his great-grandfather. It's unbelievable how identical he is. So down here, there are people buried here. And in there. And I guess this is reserved for other family members. Because this is a family chapel. Wow. Unbelievable. I just love it. This is history. This is real history, guys. So his family owned everything, all this land. That was all this here. Everything was his family. And wow, that's all. I don't know what else to say. Unbelievable. Let me put on my poor man's drone and look up higher. See what I can see up there. This is so neat. Look at the old bell. That's an old bell from the 1800s. This is the most amazing piece of property I have ever seen. It's a shame that people were trying to destroy it. There's no steel inside this. It's bricks all tied together to keep it standing. And it's been standing since 1890. It's a shame he had to build this high fence around it, because people are looking for gold and treasures. Terrible. That is terrible. But wow. Here's a little, I guess it was a little storage room at one time. I am so happy that we were able to get in here. And I'm so happy that we're able to show this to you. Well, guys, that is it from the most incredible private chapel that I have ever seen in my life. Welcome to Mexico, guys. We are off the beaten track. This place ain't open to the public. We had to hunt around to find the owner and let us in. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.